Paul, it's a cliche, but an early Christmas present. Must be pleased.
Yeah, you mean my hat or the result?
Well, both, really.
Yeah, well, a fan kindly gave me this outside, so while it's Christmas, the lads are happy. Yeah, okay. I'd always want more, obviously. Not more goals, I don't mean that. Excuse me, I don't mean that disrespectful to the opposition, because any team you play is hard, and, you know, they've worked really hard and made it difficult for us. I just didn't think we moved the ball quick enough first half. I didn't think we had enough intensity in our play, although we went in 2-0 up, and I think we only really had 3 attempts first half, but we were clinical, and I've asked the lads to be clinical, so I can't complain. I just think there's more to this team. We need to try and get more out of them, squeeze every last pip out of them, I suppose. But then I thought second half we were in complete control, respectfully, and had complete dominance. And my shining light, really, I thought Knighty was excellent when he went on, and, like, you know, he's kept his head. He hasn't been in the team. He's trained hard. He's kept smiling. He encourages his teammates, and you always get your opportunities. And I thought today he was very good. And I thought Cash, literally, I don't think put a foot wrong. Very good from him. And generally, as an overall performance, we've done enough to win a game, and that's all we ask the lads to do.
You bring Nathaniel Mendes-Lane back into the side. He scores after 4 minutes. You bring Jason Knight on. He sets up a goal 30 seconds later. Sometimes you look like you know what you're doing as a manager.
Yeah, no, don't get confused with that. Do not get confused with that. No, I mean, Knighty went on and had an impact, and obviously I've said who I thought done really well, and Didsy got a hat-trick, and I haven't mentioned it. And so, yeah, all in all, pleased, no injuries, great. That is the greatest joy, that we can have a good week with them next week before a tough game at Bolton, but we'll have a fit group to pick from, hopefully, if they don't pick up anything in training, obviously. But it's nice, and like I said to the lads, there's not many times you get to play when you know if you win you go into the playoffs. Obviously Peterborough's game being off, so it's sort of like our game in hand, so to speak. So we're not there by default. We just need to keep getting back-to-back results is what we need, and a tough one at Bolton, and then we have 2 home games that we'd like to play well in as well. But yeah, really pleased with the lads. Clean sheet, 4 goals, Christmas week, happy days.
Just on David McGoldrick, never scored a hat-trick in his career. He's got 2 in 50 days with you. Are you doing anything different with him?
We've done loads of voice notes for him to listen when he goes to sleep, so he can hear me talking to him when he's asleep, and we had an effect on him. I mean, we said to him jokingly when he came off that, you know, if he'd played under us a few years ago, he'd have been a wealthy man. But no, nothing different. He just, you know, sometimes strikers hit really glorious form, and you know, he's a really good finisher if he gets opportunities, but if we don't get the ball in the box, he's not going to get opportunities. So fortunately the team are trying to get him the ball, and, you know, another day, you know, someone else might have got more goals as well. But really pleased for Didsy. Works really hard, and he's reliable in tight areas. I think after the goals, the biggest cheer of the day was him doing like a one-man show in the middle of the pitch. That went down well, and seems like he was nutmegging and flicking and tricking and all sorts. Luckily, we were a few goals up by then. If not, I don't know how it felt. But no, he's done really well. Deserves his goals. And, like, you know, I think the back line deserves a lot of credit, because I thought first half we were the pitch was too big. We didn't really get our press right at all, and the back 4 had to bail us out a few times. When I say back 4, I mean 5, including Joe, and when called upon. Another clean sheet for Joe, so we'll have to build another wall at this rate. He's got a lot of clean sheets, and it's just nice, one of them days where the lads have been clinical in the final third. And my worry is when it was 2-0 and it was a little bit flat, it felt a bit flat, the game first half, that if they do score and they do get their towels up, it's hard to get yourself back into it. So fortunately when the third goal went in, we could relax a bit. We missed a few chances, but you got to.